Anytime there's a top 10 clash, the focus of the entire nation zooms in on a game like that. When it's a conference showdown, the stakes are even higher. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Seminoles will get us started with the opening kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Miami's offense will go to work first. This series is littered with Florida State heartbreaks in close games, but the last time they met, it was the Noles pulling out a close one.
Florida State found a way to get it done. If you can not involve the kicker a lot of times in this series, things will go well, but they executed, they made the plays they needed to. They got one in a row, Palmer. Can they get two?
And David, at the end of the day, it was just Florida State that executed better. They made a few more plays, a few more explosive plays, didn't make the same mental errors, and that's why they won that game close.
Downfield. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
Who says in the RPO pass game you can't throw anything vertically downfield, right? Doesn't all have to be screens and throws at the line of scrimmage. There's a good example of a quarterback pushing the ball vertically downfield after the play fake to the running back.
Guys, let's look big picture Miami. Not sure if you guys saw this, but they had a big-time four-star running back give a verbal commitment last week. What's his transition going to be like, David?
First of all, everybody saw it. It's all over social media, right? The excitement of landing a guy of that caliber. And just, I mean, that creates excitement in the whole recruiting class in this next cycle.
And the Hurricanes will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
That is how you get your playmaking wide receiver in the game early. First series, they scripted this. They want to get him the football. They get him the football, and he does the rest. Gets the big touchdown on the opening drive of the game.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air, it's Applewhite. The quarterback's a little more on target there. Maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Leaves it with the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Guys, let's look big picture at Florida State. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting. 4-star defensive linemen gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play so many defensive linemen. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
A nice job of awareness on defense there on that 3rd down. You know, you're expecting the offense to throw the football, but it's not just going to be receivers or tight ends you got to worry about. You got to keep your eye on where that running back is. They knew exactly where he would be, and they were able to make the tackle 7 and 4.
They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Makes it past the marker. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll ride the hot hand. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Let's take a minute and talk about Miami. I'm sure you guys saw this. One of the top running backs in the country, five-star guy, gave a verbal commitment last week. What's the expectation for him as soon as he hits campus?
I mean, you don't get 5 stars very often, and you get 5 stars for a reason because you are a dude. He is a man-child. They want to get him in the door now. They wish they could already have him signed, but the excitement is going to really build for this young man.
They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on third down at the dope. Right down the middle. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. And the Canes will punt this one away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. A lot of real estate in front of them as the drive starts at their own 6. Leaves it with the back. Powers ahead, gets 4. He's down at the 10. Let's take a second here to talk about Florida State. Boy, did they have a big pickup in recruiting. Stud in the secondary. 5-star defensive back. Gives them a verbal. What a huge boost for this program, David.
This is enormous. Getting a guy in the back end, a 5-star guy like that, dude, it's plug and play, and those guys pan out at such a high level. Just, they have so much speed. The measurables there. This guy should be an impact player day one.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Leaves it with the back. Getting that push. A pickup of 4 out to the 26.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. With the catch, it's Clark. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. And the Seminoles are on the move. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. The Noles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. Now the play fake. Fires to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. And the Noles with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll try to pick up this 3rd down and keep the drive moving close to midfield. There he goes. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. And the Seminoles getting set on 1st and 10. Looking for room. It's Murray. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's Applewhite. Fires to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the... Oh, it's incomplete and 4th down. I don't know what it is about a missed field goal that can send a bolt of energy through an opposing offense. Now they've got it at about their own 37. That's caught. It's more. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. And some room to work. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Canes come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Canes will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And you just won't see a more effective punt than that, out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. Looks as if he'll work his way forward and get it up to about the 11-yard line. The Seminoles can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Sets up the screen. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks.
And a great job by the QB, finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Wants to throw. It's Applewhite. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Pulls it in down the sideline. They'll get him out of bounds at the 35-yard line, and that is just what the doctor ordered for this offense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And this one will be stopped for no gain. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Nice job by the defense, just being very sound, understanding what they were seeing, and going and getting it. A lot of times these running backs force missed tackles and make you miss and make big plays. This defense did a good job of not letting that happen.
Thought maybe they would consider the field goal here, but the offense is staying out there on 4th down. Trying to do it on the ground. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? They'll run this play from the pistol. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Pulls it in. It's shot. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds, and this offense trying to put something together. The Hurricanes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Grabbed in the middle. It's Gilbert. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Anderson wants to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Singleton. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Going downfield for the big play. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown,
quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. So they're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
Another incompletion on third down. The Seminoles send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. He's going for a big play downfield. He's got it along the sideline. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Huge play, puts them in the red zone, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 15. They'll go to the ground. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Canes! And they take it in for 6 more points. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here this Week 11 performance.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over him. Got it set up on the outside. Got room at the 35. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Makes the grab, and they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Hold it.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Line gets set, 1st down.
Here we go.
Caught in the backfield. It's Clark. Breaks into the open. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside. Defense.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Dropping back, it's Applewhite. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out.
Oh, he's getting ahead of touchdown Seminoles. Once he got some room, it was over. Big time touchdown there to get some much needed momentum.
You got to find something, right? Who are you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
attempt the try. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, want to jump in and let you know what's going on in this top 25 showdown. Mississippi State is down, but not out of it. Not with those cowbells ringing inside Davis-Wade Stadium, one of the best home field advantages in all of college football. They're trailing by 11 to Georgia. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Got a man. It's Singleton. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. Play action. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
On third and short, they'll go to the power running game. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Hurricanes will send out the punt unit. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Looking for a man, it's Applewhite. Setting up the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And on those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
It's complete on the right side. Just never gives you a clean shot at him as he gets out to the 28. The Seminoles line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out fast. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards. We're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open ball.
And the Seminoles have their offense in high gear.
Nice catch there. I'll tell you, the Seminole passing attack has come a long way over the years. When I was playing against them back in the day, they were in the I formation every single play. Maybe it was play action. Maybe it was a shot play to the perimeter of the field. Now, they've got guys running all different kinds of routes, playing at different tempos, lining up all over the field. This dude is a guy you just have to know where he is every single snap.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why...
Turning it on! Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. The Noles will snap it on first and 10. Wants to keep it in the air. Punts it out of the air. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. To the air, it's Applewhite. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. They'll stop him at the 22-yard line as the defense makes a play.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have two. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country. And you saw it on that last play coming away with the pick.
First play of the drive comes from the 22. They'll start this drive going to the air. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And that is priority number 1 for defenses. Get to the quarterback, affect him, get hits on him. They do it right here, get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Makes the catch, it's Moore. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Canes will punt it away on 4th down. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line. They slam the brakes on it. Gets the back moving. Going right to work up top. Looking to the big tight end. It's caught downfield. Nice pick up there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's going to take off. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. Now on 1st down from the 28. Looking to pass. It's Applewhite. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. They'll immediately call timeout. And they just need a few inches for the 1st down, but they've got 3 receivers spread to the right. Here's the handoff. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Nah, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, putting the offense in a worse situation.
Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. We're just about ready to start the 2nd half. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Gilbert.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule, and what that means is keeping 3rd downs management. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound, the war chant on 3rd down at the dope. Makes the catch, it's Moore. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker, he's a yard short. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Working the middle, it's complete. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Hand off from the shotgun. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. And the Noles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He's got the back in the middle. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Applewhite. Quick completion on the out route.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Worked his way to the 38 before they stopped him. It's a 5-yard gain, and that'll be a first down. And the Seminoles kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
The Seminoles have it with a 1st and 10. Quick completion on the out. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
Give to the running back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They're trying to eat up some clock here. 9th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 6. Caught over the middle. It's Clark. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Gets drilled as he throws. The big pressure on 4th down, and they'll get it back. Coming out on first down with the play fake. It's complete to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The pull and throw off the RPO. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Anderson will throw. Fires to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Canes will bring the punt team onto the field. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Gets it out quickly. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. He makes a catch. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. The give on the inside. They get him stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards. The Seminoles in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Gives it on the option. There he goes. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to...
Touchdown, Noles! And the comeback is on.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good as they close to within a touchdown, 24-17. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, take a gander at what's happening in this interesting battle in the Pac-12. Boise State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Washington State. If anything else happens in this one in the Pac-12 or anywhere else, we'll make sure you know about it. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Flips it out on the screen. Bounced off his feet. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the dope. Anderson wants to throw. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And I think if you're the head coach here, you've kind of got mixed reviews on your passing attack so far because, yes, you've thrown for a bunch of yards and you've thrown a couple touchdowns, but you've also given up 4 sacks now. Pass protection has not been great, even though they've got the lead in this game.
Punt is on its way. Cradles it at the 35. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Handoff from the gun. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Seminoles have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Running to Green. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
He's got it on the right. Oh, he's got some space. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Seminoles will have it 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. They'll try to power their way ahead. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it up to 12. The Noles pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Rides to back and leaves it. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
Really nice 1st down run, and you're seeing why this running back is an every down type back. He can run between the tackles, he can run outside, he can catch the football, he can block. This guy can do it all.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Florida State.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Extra point here will tie the game. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 3rd. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Trying to burn this defensive back. Makes a grab down the middle. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Nice job reeling in that catch. And listen, when you say Miami Hurricane football, to me, I think about burners at the receiver position. Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Santana Moss, Reggie Wayne, who I played with him.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. We've reached the end of the third quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the fourth, all tied up. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Trying play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
This offensive line is going to have to shore up this pass pro, guys. The last play they took a sack. This one they allow a hit on the QB, which forces the incompletion. Third down, you're going to be throwing it right here, you think, so O-line's got to step up.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Grabbed over the middle, it's Singleton. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. That puts them on top here in the fourth. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. QB draw.
And it's been a little bit of a frustrating day for this offense. They want to get the run game going, and they want to get it to their stud at running back, but he just hasn't found a lot of area. And here's the thing. If you don't have successful runs, now it's second and long, and this offense, they haven't been in a great spot because physically they haven't been able to run the football today.
Makes the grab on the left, and he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And the Noles come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Wide receiver comes in motion. Got it in the middle. It's high. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it first and 10 at the 31. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Off the play fake. Finds his big tight end. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. And the Seminoles look to keep this drive humming. Looking for a man. It's Applewhite. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He's into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 47.
Remember back when I played for the Florida Gators, if you had 3,000 yards passing in a season, you might be an All-American. I know times have changed, but with that last completion, this guy's already over the 3,000-yard milestone this year.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Well, nice job finding a crease to go get that first. And Dave, there's just some running backs out there that feel like they have that sixth sense. They just know where the marker is. They know where that first down marker is, and they're just able to find a way to fall forward.
Well, and I love when they don't dance. Know the situation, right? Don't bounce things that don't need to be bounced. When I need to stick my face in there and lower my shoulder and get a couple yards, I got to know the situation. Great job by him running the ball physical and finishing the run for a first down.
They'd love to make this kick easier by picking up a few on third down. It's 56 yards out from here. That's caught. It's Murray. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. The Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Gives it on the option. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. The Seminoles are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to get the first through the air. Touchdown, Seminoles! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
This is an impressive run by this squad, man. Getting down big and everything looking bleak, but to be able to believe in themselves, to play one play at a time, dig their way back. Palmer, they've come all the way back against a good team, and now they got the lead.
It's really been impressive, David. I think that was the question coming into this game. People wanted to know, are they for real, or are they just a bunch of front runners? They got down early, but they never quit. Their playmakers have stepped up. They've done what is necessary, and they've executed at a high level. And all of a sudden, down multiple touchdowns, here they are making a statement with the lead.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
Anderson will throw. Get it out on the screen. Breaks into the open. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. They'll try the run. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Singleton. And he's brought down after a huge completion. The Canes moving quickly to the line.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Quickly to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound, the war chant on 3rd down at the dope. Wants to throw again. Catch in the middle, it's Singleton. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Anderson wants to throw. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback.
And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Splits the uprights, it's good. That brings them to within 1. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Quarterback running on the draw. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Seminoles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Smart move to keep it on the ground. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. This 3rd down play might be the last chance for this defense to stay in the game. Nowhere to run, and down he goes after losing 6. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Will throw. Got it in the middle, it's Singleton. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Wants to throw on 3rd. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. Looking to throw on 1st down. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. It rarely disappoints when the Seminoles and Hurricanes get together, and it is Florida State celebrating the flaming spear of victory by taking down the U. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw 2 really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, 2 really good teams, man. That's a reason why they're both ranked. They're both really good, and I tell you what, getting this win proves something to everyone else now. Like, I was ranked